Hey, this is Allie Edwards, and in today's short video, I want to introduce you to the next chapter in our Pieces of Life collection. This one is going to be Pieces of the Past. Now, for those of you that have been following along, this is number 3 in our series, and I wanted to show you a little bit of what this looked like last year. So we have a felt folio, and if you're just jumping on, we do have more of these available now. So there's a felt folio that can hold your projects on the inside. And so we started this series with the Pieces of Me, and then we did Pieces of Home, and this next one is Pieces of the Past. But I thought I would just kind of flip through these a little bit so you could see. Each one of them includes a description of the different prompts. This is like a 7-day project where you are essentially taking one picture, you're writing something down. I've done it in a variety of different ways. In this particular one, which is the Pieces of Me, I had the journal sometimes over here, sometimes I had the photo here, sometimes I had a photo on this side. Let's find one of those, like here's a photo on this side. But each of these are specific prompts. So then we had Pieces of Home, also had specific prompts, things to think about that would guide you in your documenting. So Pieces of Home was table and clean, and you can see that I ended up adding pattern papers with embellishments onto the opposite side here. There is door. Let's see, this was make and door and watch and grow and home. So that was Pieces of Home. Next up then is Pieces of the Past, which I think is super fun. And I love these for, telling your own story, right? Documenting your own pieces of your own life is essentially what we're doing here. So with Pieces of the Past, the prompts that we're going to focus on for this one are family of origin, most loved toy, childhood adventure, education, a challenging chapter, best childhood memory, and looking back I see. The community project portion of this, if you'd like to participate with a group of people, will happen starting the week of April 4th. That's when I'll be doing my documenting. So in this case, because it could be you might not have photos for all of these different things. It's going to be fun to see how everyone comes together to document these sorts of things. Do you do it by, with stamping? Do you do it with pattern paper? Do you do it with a photo that reminds you of something else? There's going to be some fun ways that people approach it. So these little notebooks have a guide or thoughts on the prompts here, and then it goes directly into the prompts with a page in between each of those pages. What I've been doing in the past ones is just adhering these 2 pages back to back because I'm essentially just using the ones that have the prompt on them. So in addition to the notebook there, we do have a really fun stamp set for Pieces of the Past. Pieces of the Past, I remember, school memories, looking back I see, one piece of my story, childhood memories, remembering, my childhood, best memory, my parents, my parent, this memory, challenging chapter, piece of my history or pieces of my history, remembering, childhood dreams, growing up I loved, and then on my own. So that's a look at the stamp and the notebook. Also for each of these different chapters, I love saying that, I didn't say that before. Each of these chapters in Pieces of Life, we have offered a little pin with them. So for Pieces of Home, we had a little house. For Pieces of Me, we had the heart. And then I'm going to be adding this on here as well. I think that I can probably fit another one of these in here. I think what I need is another one of the strings that are there on the inside. But at a certain point, we will be doing this again later this year with a different theme. So I may end up just using another one of the felt folios that'll, be able to hold a few. I think I might be able to just run that through there. Yeah, need to figure that part out. But super fun, and you're invited again. The community documenting will happen the week of April 4th, but if you can, this is a project that you could do anytime on your own as well. We also, I believe, do have a restock of some of the Pieces of Me and the Pieces of Home notebooks that were sold out previously. So those are ones that if you're brand new to this project, you could pick those up and start on your own Pieces of Life at any point in time. All right, let me know if you guys have questions in the comments below.